We are in Paola, Kansas. Trying to get my coffee started here. Still locked up in my curtains. You can see it dark up front. These guys are just outside scouting out what we got on the trailer. I ain't ready to get out of the truck yet. So I ain't got coffee going. It's only 12 degrees out. We're gonna have coffee going before we get out of this truck. Daggum. Some of these truck drivers be like, I need to hurry up, get unloaded, I need to hurry up, get unloaded. It's cold out there, fellers. Fellettes. I ain't in no hurry. Oh. We gotta go! We gotta go! See, these guys do that all the time. We gotta hurry up, get unloaded. I'm awake, gotta get unloaded. And they don't have time to go anywhere, so they end up sitting for another hour or 2 hours. Truck drivers is a funny breed, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Looks like we're gonna be blessed with a beautiful sunrise. I think the fun part about being outside in the cold is realizing how quick your beard freezes over. I mean, how do you, people with, exposed skin people survive in this type of weather? I mean, I really don't know, because, I mean, like from here, from my lip, pretty much down here before I jump back in the truck was ice or frost. These things are handy. Just saying. If you don't have one, grow one. Ladies too. They got us unloaded. We gotta now wait for our E-log to reset, and then we can head down and get our rock. It is cold out here. The snow don't help it none. I don't know. Definitely cold out. It's warmer than what it was yesterday, but I don't know. I did a dummy move just a few minutes ago. We been needing washer fluid. I knew I was getting low. Last night, I think I finally hit the bottom of the barrel, so to say, with my windshield washer fluid. So, I don't know, last week I think it was, I needed some antifreeze, or the week before last, I needed to grab a jug of antifreeze, throw in for a spare, which I used yesterday, but I need a washer fluid. I knew I'd be getting low. With it being wintertime, I need to grab a jug, keep in the truck just in case. Well, I grabbed what I thought was washer fluid. And as I'm pouring it in, I just happened to glance at the label and it says RV and Marine. Well, needless to say, that is RV and Marine antifreeze to put in the lines of an RV. I'm assuming it'd be safe. I mean, you put it in and lines don't freeze, but big concern is like automotive antifreeze. You put it in your washer fluid, you're gonna have a greasy window, and it's a pain in the butt to get it off. I've known people to do it. I haven't personally done it, but I know people have done it, and it takes forever to get it out of the tank. You might as well just throw the tank away and start fresh. But RV antifreeze, I think it's more watered down, so that you can wash it out of your lines real easy on the RV. And I don't know. I'm just guessing, but that's what I put about a quarter jug in before I realized what it was. So I got my windshield kind of squirted off a little bit. Hoping when I stop to get fuel that they got washer fluid so I can leave my windows really good. I don't know. I guess whenever the E-log says we can go, we can go. I hate that. I'm awake, I'm ready to go. Now I'm just wasting daylight. I'm gonna be more tired at the end of the day. I know, quit your whining. It's stupid. It is stupid. I'm alive. Let me go. Be free or die trying. I don't know. It's stupid. That's all I got to say about it. It's just stupid. Now, after 10.5 hours of waiting, I can leave. Oh, man. Gotta get that full 10-hour break in. It don't matter if you're awake or asleep or what the story is. DOT don't care. And I guess I could technically do a split sleeper berth, you know, take off at 8 hours, but then I still got to stop. I forgot exactly how all that works. I'd still have to stop early than just doing a 10-hour break. I know I'm beating an old dead horse. Some of you understand the struggle, and some of you are still learning, but I repeat myself a lot on it. Is it hour service or is it e-logs? It's a combination of both, if you ask me. Honestly, I think they could open up the, if they kept the e-log, they could open up the hours of service a little bit, make it a little more lenient. But I ain't in the politician's pocket, so I don't get a say so, you know what I mean? I mean, I really don't see, I don't know. Like I said, I've been up, I woke up about 6 o'clock and been waiting 2.5 hours to leave. So that means I'm gonna have to stay up. My day's gonna be extended 2.5 hours longer than what it absolutely needed to be. If that makes sense to any of you. This could be a little slick right here, I'm gonna say. Got a little tire spin in it. Stop to get fuel here at Beto Junction, Burlington, Emporia. This guy here ain't even looking. They didn't even look over to see if I was getting ready to take off. The Beto Junction. Stopped there at TA, and once again, I can't count the times that I have stopped here and ran into issues with fuel pumps. Whether they be down or whatever, and end up leaving, you're going somewhere else to get fuel. Had a pretty good run there, but it strikes again. So they're going to run down to Lebo. Their solution was to pull over to another pump, which they were all full, or at least the ones that were open. Good night, this parking lot sucks. But we'll just run down to Lebo to the Casey's, because I really don't have much option at this point. I gotta get fuel. Alright, now we got fuel. Billy is right, he got in here about 5 minutes after I got here. Naturally, they had a line of trucks come in here all at the same time. So Billy had to wait a few minutes. So, bye, Billy. See you later, buddy. It's okay. It gives me time to get my board set up. He'll be down there right after me. He got pizza, but I got me barbecue chicken bacon wrap. I think it's barbecue ranch bacon chicken wrap. Those are really good from Casey's, if you ever go to one. I really like them. I endorse them. we got fuel, we can go down and get loaded. I really don't like getting too far below a half. Between a half and a quarter is about as low as I really want to get. But I guess it's cold out. I mean, basic science is if there's more volume, it takes longer for it to freeze up. Whereas if there's just a little bit, I mean, you take a small glass of water or a big glass of water, the small glass will freeze up faster than the big glass, so all the way. So that's why we don't really want to get them too low and when it's extremely cold out. So we're going down here, we're going to get loaded and head back towards the state of misery. Well, they got a little bit of snow over here. There you go. Got one lane of traffic you can drive in without being in it. This is the big city of Emporia. There's the courthouse, or the Civic Auditorium is what the sign says. Looks like a courthouse to me. Pretty cool little painting. Come on, dummies, hit the acceleration button. Get up here, get in lane to turn left. Oh no, the choo-choo train. We'll get up here and turn left anyway. Ought to be about through. Come on, light. Come on. Come on. Turn that axle on so you get a little more extra going power, not wowing. Well, yeah, this would go up here, wait on the train. It's really not. You can go down a little bit further to Prairie Street, come back up, but a lot of times the train don't take that long to go by. Although we will change our logs around when we get up here so that we can serve drive time. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan, Stan. Alright, let's get on out of here. Billy pulled in. I don't know, I just got done getting loaded, or I was almost done loading when Billy pulled in. Got him chained down. 35 minutes from the time I got off the beaten path out of here on the old snow drift. We'll kind of show you some of these snow drifts up here. You can see some of them. I mean, granted, they did plow some of the snow off to the edge of the road, but that would have made it difficult to get out here, especially in this thing. There's this one up here. You can see, so that's kind of where they've kind of pushed the snow over, but make this swing here. Makes it a little tight on the turn, I know that. Made sure we ain't got no more trucks coming already. Brian's called and made sure we don't have to worry about meeting anybody on this road, because a lot of the areas, kind of like the little spot back there, you got enough room to fit one truck through there and that's it. You're not going to be fitting 2 or 3 trucks trying to pass each other. You definitely ain't fitting 2 trucks through here. Not gonna happen. Maybe you got the old man's monster truck out here. Look how deep them snow drifts are. Almost as tall as the hood here. There you go. It doesn't seem like they got as much snow down here on 54 as they did up on 50. Got a little bit of a dusting left on the sides, but I don't know. That could be that In fact, it's a heat wave out. I think it was supposed to get up close to 40 degrees today, from if I remember right. So I mean, it could have melted off, I guess. I don't know. Daggum. As we come up on the Lake of the Ozark near Guana Branch. Woo! That sucker is frozen. Looks like somebody had been out there on the ice. I don't know if they've been out there on a boat, broke the ice loose, or channels, or what. Daggum.
I guess, man.
Go ice fishing now.
Let's go do a full plunge.
Yeah. We're bringing out full belly on the hill. Got a little bit of a run on me. Yeah, slow poke on the hill already. Yeah, coming. Really gotta go at it. Daggum EGR motors. This turbo just goes. This one here, EGR crap, make it go. I don't know what I want to do here, guy. Now we catch him on the hill. He's gonna outpull me. I guarantee told you. If he don't outpull me, it's because he let me keep up. I'm gonna told you right now. I guarantee told you. He ain't walking off on me by any means. Grab the full gear. I didn't mean to grab full gear. Dadgummit. Oh well. Truck biked it. That's all that matters. Gonna turn, you better turn. Yep, too late. Coming up to the top. You gotta come around, Mr. Pickup. You better do it. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck behind me through town, man. You're getting stuck behind me through town. Made it up the hill. Dadgummit. Oh, man. Trying to get in here. Good night.
Making observations.
I'm coming around. They had a bunch of livestock trailers getting off there, so I didn't want to get bunched up that light, so I came around and dealt with idiots. You know how it goes. One time in my life I dreamt of being a truck driver. Now I don't even want to be associated with them.
Yeah, a little while. I decided to put those in his highway, but he crooked as hell, so I'm crooked as hell.
Oh, come on, through there, flatbed.
Either stand up.
I'm gonna go on the other side of this empty flatbed. making it in here. Got this empty flatbed parked about as crooked as a politician here. Alright, there we go. Well, just got done eating dinner. Truck drivers, I'm telling you. Oh, gotta love them. So, after dealing with the idiots on 44, and it was all truck drivers that we was dealing with. It wasn't the four-wheelers, it wasn't anybody else, it was the truck drivers causing trouble on 44. We get here to Dottie's, and once again, truck drivers causing issues, doing stupid stuff. Go inside, we eat dinner, and guy was walking by and heard him say something about, I can't really say he was having a quiet conversation, but he was very loud and talking about going to Boston with an oversized. I'm like, why would you want to do that for? I mean, just because he was, as loud as he was talking, it's like he was talking to everybody in the restaurant. Got a lecture on. He immediately asked me, well, how long you been driving? I said, well, 13 years. He told me, well, because it's paying really good to start with. And then he asked me how long I've been driving. I'm like, 13 years. He goes, well, when you can tell me, or have you been on every highway in this country? I'm like, probably not every one of them, but I have covered a lot of ground in 13 years with 2 years off. I've probably have more miles on the east and west coast driving. I did a lot of miles my first year on the west coast driving. And then after I got my own truck, I did a lot of miles on the east coast, but I've probably done more miles on the east and west coast than I ever have in the Midwest. And that's well, I guess I'm catching up on the Midwest now, but I spent a lot of years running East Coast, and I'd go out east and just run up and down the East Coast, whether it's right on 95 or come in inland a little bit. But I've been on a lot of highways on the East Coast. I've been all the way up to the Canadian border, all the way down. I haven't been to Key West. I haven't been that far south in Florida. I've been pretty good ways down. The long story short, I always got the truck drivers. They just act like they got an ego they got to fulfill. I'm trying to have a good time, you know. Trying to relax, have a good time. Some of these guys just got to take things too seriously and ruin it. We're parked up for the night. We're gonna make our phone calls and do all of our fun stuff and go to bed. Keep smelling antifreeze in the front of the truck. When I walk by the front of the truck, when the truck's running, I cannot find leaks anywhere. I found just a slight leak on one of my hoses. I wouldn't think it'd be enough to smell it, but I guess it's possible because the hose clamp is, it's a straight up and down hose, and the top hose clamp was the one that was loose. So, it looked like it leaked a little bit, but nothing crazy. But it's possible it could have been steaming out there. Truck ain't running hot, running good, but we're gonna get ready for bed, call it a day, get up in the morning. I don't know, I think we don't load till Friday, so. Billy's got his guard dog with him. She don't like, she knows me at home as giving her the treats under the door when everybody's there. She's looking over at me. She's like, what are you doing? But she don't like me messing with that truck. She's very territorial of that truck. Of course, I'm an agitator too. So. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. Don't get bit by the dogs.